When I go to classroom.google.com, this is the landing page for Google Classroom. All of my Google Classrooms will show up here. Okay, if I need to create a new classroom, I can click here. As teachers, we have the ability to join or create a class. If students come to classroom.google.com, when they click this plus sign, all they have the ability to do is join a class. When you click on the Google Classroom that you want, this is the landing page for this particular Google Classroom. Notice I have the classroom name up top here. Okay, and I've got 4 tabs. I've got the stream, classwork, people, and grades. Here on the stream, I've got my header, and I've got this information down here. This is where I can create and schedule announcements to my students. Okay, sometimes in my settings, I can show classwork on the stream. I've decided to hide the notifications, but sometimes you want to have your classwork notifications here. Okay, you can share a message with your students here. Notice that it says upcoming, so anytime work is due, it will create a to-do list over here on the stream. Notice in the header, I have my class code. I can click this square and make it larger. I can click it here and project it on my in my classroom so that students can see it all around the room. This is the code that they will use to join my particular classroom. Your code will be different every time. When I go to the classwork tab, okay, this is where I can start to assign activities. I've got lots of different methods of interacting and engaging my students. Okay, if I go to people, notice I have the ability to add co-teachers. I can invite teachers. I can invite students. The fastest way, however, so I can click here and I can type in an email, but the fastest way is to give them this join code and have them type it in and join directly. As a teacher, we also have a grades tab. So as you are collecting work from the classwork tab, you can go in and assign it a grade, and it will create its own grade book for you. There are 2 other things that I want to show you. If you click on these 3 horizontal lines, we have settings here. These settings are your overall Google Classroom settings. This is where you can manage notifications, comments, and then you can go into specific class notifications for whether you want to turn them off or turn them on. Okay, this is for each individual class. If I come back to my new hire course, I can come and click on this gear cog, which is settings specific to this course. Okay, now I've already navigated here just a bit ago, but one thing that I like to do is I like to hide the notifications in the classwork on the stream, and that is because I want my students to navigate to the classwork tab and not get confused on where to click when I ask them to complete an activity. So I like to hide the notifications there, but there are other options that you can choose as well. Okay, you also have the ability to monitor and control what students have the ability to post. Notice it says students can post and comment on the stream. Students can only comment, or only teachers can post and comment. Now, this can be a little bit misleading because these options right here, if you change these, they then also change if you wanted to have students collaborate on questions or other posts in the classwork tab as well. So just be mindful that when you turn one off for the stream, that you're also turning it off for other activities. Okay, there are other settings that you can take a look at. And when you make a change, all you have to do is click Save.